Like, once you have that thought in your head of like what you want to do, what you want to sell, how, when, and where, just do it. It doesn't take much. And this is the shade Flirty, which I have on right now. Y'all, here is my LLC. If you want to know how you can start your own business from scratch like I did, keep watching this video because I'm showing you everything.
I love, goddamn, I love, I love. Is it me or these hoes just average? Is it because you like my accent?
Hey Key Hive, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kinaja. Hey girl. So in today's video, I am sharing something that is very special because I just launched my very own cosmetic brand. Key collection launched April 11th. So if you want to know how you can start your own business from scratch like I did, keep watching this video because I'm showing you everything. Before we start the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any videos from me. Since I was young, I've always wanted to like own my very own business. So when I was younger, I used to sell accessories. Like back when I was in high school, I would sell like headbands, sunglasses, fanny packs, you name it. I'm gonna insert some clips of videos and like pictures of back when I did like start my first little businesses. And then years after that, I started selling hair extensions. I started selling like my very own brand. And then I would sell like the refurbished wigs that I would use, because yeah, the girlies love some good bundles, a good wig. So I was selling all that. But now I'm selling my very own cosmetic products. So I started my own cosmetic brand because I wanted to start a business about something that I was passionate for, and it's always been like anything that has anything to do with beauty. I've always been into hair, like nails, makeup, all that stuff. So I'm thinking like, why not start a cosmetic brand? Because from the time that I can remember, when I was old enough to wear like lip gloss, I always kept lip gloss in my purse. So my brand, I started off with lip gloss, but trust and believe there's going to be many more products to come. I'm already working on more products, but right now my brand is just about lip gloss. So let me start all the way back from the beginning. So last year around like November of 2024, I was sitting thinking about like, what should I sell? What is something that I really love? And I came up with cosmetics, but lip gloss to start off with. So after I thought about all that, I had to figure out how I would like get a supplier, what my brand name would be, what colors did I want it to be, what did I want my logo to look like, all that good stuff. So a few years ago, when I first started selling my hair, when I first started like my little hair business, I came up with the name Key, I think, hair extensions at first. Then I ended up changing it to like Key collection. So I just stuck with Key collection. I go by Key Co or Key for short. After I thought about like the name and what I wanted to sell, I went and I looked for like suppliers so I could test to see which lip gloss that I want to sell. And it took me about a whole month to find like a supplier that I really liked. My lip gloss is vegan and it is cruelty free, so yeah. And I tested it out, got a few samples, got different colors, all that good stuff. And after that, I started planning out like when I wanted to launch my business, if I wanted to get a website or if I didn't want to have a website, all that good stuff. So around January, I got all like the lip gloss colors that I wanted. I ended up picking out the names. It took me a long time to figure out the names, y'all. It took me so long. I actually didn't pick out my names in January. I ended up picking all the shades, but I didn't pick all of my names for the shades up until like I think February, y'all. So yeah, I found all the shades that I wanted by January, like the very beginning of January. Got those, and then yeah, I picked out my names in February. Then I decided that I was gonna go ahead and make me a website. I ended up making my website on my own, y'all. Creating a business is not as hard as people think, but it does take time, and like you have to put the work in. If you really want it, you have to put the work in. So I ended up creating my own website for it. I used Shopify. I ended up taking pictures of my lip gloss, and I got me a backdrop. Did my own little photo shoot by myself of my lip gloss for my website pictures. And I priced my lip glosses by like how much it takes to like buy my lip gloss from my supplier so that I would make a profit back, you know? My supplier put my logos all on my lip gloss tubes, the boxes, the shade names on the tubes and the boxes, all that good stuff. And then after that, I end up getting my LLC. I got my EIN number, and then I went and got my sales tax license, all that good stuff before I even launched my brand. So I had all that done and figured out by March. And then I launched a month later. Exactly a month later, yeah. Because I got all my stuff together by March 11th. Then I put out flyers. I advertised my lip gloss from the time that I found like the supplier that I wanted to use. But by the time I found like two of my shades, I went ahead and started advertising my lip gloss everywhere. Like Instagram, Facebook, Snap, you name it. I was advertising everywhere. I was doing paid ads so it can get pushed out so people can see it before the launch. I was doing all that before I found every single shade. I was just advertising them as I got my shades. It took a lot of work. I wanted to give up, but I knew that I wanted to be a business owner, partly because I grew up around like so many people in my family that have their own businesses, and I always said that I wanted my own business on top of working a 9 to 5. But now that I've gotten older, I'm like, I just want to be a complete business owner of multiple businesses, because having your own business, it's just like, I feel like it's just in me. Like, I've always wanted to be a business owner. I've always sold like some type of product since I was a young girl. And y'all, starting a business is not expensive as people think it is. I think I started my business with like, it took like $200 or like $300 to get like my LLC, my sales license, and like my EIN number and all that good stuff. That was only about $200 or $300, and to pay for my like samples to get my lip glosses weren't that much either. And by the time I bought them like wholesale, the price is not as high as people think. Like, and it doesn't take, you don't have to rush to start your business. Like, it took me over up to 6 months to even launch my business. So I mean, if you want to start a business, don't try to rush and feel like you have to hurry up and just start selling whatever product it is before like you're ready. Or if you think you're not ready, just wait and set your date, set your deadline that you want to be able to launch. Because I mean, I wouldn't rush. Actually, I'm lying. Just start the business. Like, once you have that thought in your head of like what you want to do, what you want to sell, how, when, and where, just do it. It doesn't take much money to start your business. Just do it. Because me, once I figured out what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, I saved up enough money, spent it on everything that I needed little by little until I launched. Just start the businesses. Just do it. So yeah, by the time I launched, it was April 11th. I had all my stuff ready, y'all. So I'm going to show y'all my products. My cosmetic brand has 3 shades of lip gloss so far. These are the shades. Hold on, y'all. Need my camera focus. These are the 3 shades. And y'all, right now I am wearing Flirty with my favorite lip liner. So this shade is called Ice Kiss. I don't know if y'all can see it. Ice Kiss, that's my clear shade. And this is the shade Flirty, which I have on right now. And this is my shade Barbie Dream. I didn't know if y'all could see that or not. This shade is Barbie Dream. Like, this is like I think this is like my top favorite shade, y'all. It's such a pretty pink and it just gives Barbie every time I think about it, every time I look at it. So yeah, y'all, I picked out my 3 shades and my supplier, they put my logos and stuff on it. I don't know if y'all can see it good enough. They put my logo on it. It says MVK Co. It's also on my boxes. It says MVK Co. Then it has the ingredients on it, all that good stuff. Yeah. Y'all, shop MVK Co. Y'all, before I launched, I made sure I got me business cards. So here are my business cards. It says MVK Co on the front with some little lip logos, and then on the back, if you want to go look on my business pages. So I had all that stuff in order before I launched, and I got like my boxes to ship out if people ordered them. And I got little baggies, like if you for like to put the lip gloss in, if you are picking up or you're ordering it to get it shipped out or whatever. I had all that in order before I launched. Y'all, my lunch was great. It was really great. Y'all, I want to show y'all my like my LLC. So y'all, here is my LLC. We're legit, y'all. We are legit. And I want to show y'all my website, cause period. And y'all, here is the website. So when you first go to my website, this is what it looks like. And you can scroll down and there are the shades. Add, use some MVK code to your cards. Make sure y'all shop. But yeah, y'all, if you are thinking about starting a business, just do it. Just think about something that you're passionate about, that you really like. Just don't do it just because like you want to make money. It just, you really have to like want to start a business, because starting a business is like hard work. Once you get deep into it, Some days are gonna be good days, some days are gonna be bad days, but if you're really passionate about wanting to start a business that you wanna have long term, just do it, sis. Just do it. And y'all, when I found my supplier, I actually found my supplier through like looking through like what do they call? Hold on, y'all. I can't think. Vendor list. I went and found me a vendor list that someone was selling. I've actually found a lot of vendor lists. You can find some for free. There's plenty of ways to like find them for free, because I know I've found some, like if you just like go search on like Google, or if you search on like Pinterest or something, stuff like that, vendor lists will usually pop up. But me personally, I wanted to find like an extensive vendor list, so I went on Etsy. If y'all don't have Etsy, get on Etsy right now, because Etsy has so much stuff. Like when it comes to like digital products, all that stuff, get on Etsy, because Etsy, that's where it's at, y'all. Get on Etsy, girl. But anyway, I went on Etsy. I typed in like vendor list, and I found it was a lot of them actually, and I just clicked a few of them, and then I just decided to buy this one vendor list that I saw, because it was like a whole bunch of different beauty vendors, like clothing vendors, accessory vendors, and all that in a complete list, and the price was really cheap. I think I paid like probably $15 for the vendor list, and that's how I found my vendors, like for my lip glosses that I tested out, and my actual vendor, I found it off of that list too. So girl, if you are trying to start a business, make sure you go find a few vendor lists so you can like test out different suppliers. Get on Etsy, girl. If you want to start a business, buy the vendor list. And if you want to see my vendor list, y'all, just DM me and I will send it to y'all, because I'm a girl's girl and, you know, we got to help each other out. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this journey with me. This is just the beginning for Envy Key Co. Make sure you also let me know in the comments what kind of content you would like to see and which shade of Envy Key Co is your favorite. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in to my next video. I love y'all. Bye.